The Battle of Alesia was one of the most significant and decisive battles of the Gallic Wars, where the Roman forces led by Julius Caesar confronted the Gallic tribes led by Vercingetorix. The battle took place in 52 BCE, near the town of Alesia in modern-day France. Here's an overview of the events leading up to and during the battle. Context: by the time of the Battle of Alesia, Caesar had been campaigning in Gaul, modern-day France and parts of neighboring countries, for several years. Though he had achieved numerous victories, the Gallic tribes had not been fully subdued. Vercingetorix, in response to the Roman threat, various Gallic tribes united under the leadership of Vercingetorix, a chieftain of the Arverni tribe. He used guerrilla tactics to resist the Romans, retreating to fortified towns and destroying resources that might benefit the Roman army. Siege: Vercingetorix and his forces took refuge in the fortified hilltop town of Alesia. Caesar, realizing the advantage of the terrain, decided to lay siege to the town. He ordered the construction of an 11-mile-long set of fortifications, circumvallation, around Alesia, essentially trapping Vercingetorix and his troops inside. Relief force: word reached Caesar that a large Gallic relief force was on its way to break the siege. Anticipating this, Caesar ordered the construction of a second set of fortifications, contravallation, facing outward, about 13 miles long, to protect against this external threat. This was an extraordinary engineering feat. The Romans were effectively sandwiched between the besieged Gauls in Alesia and the approaching relief force, with fortifications to defend against both. Climax: as expected, the Gallic relief force arrived and attempted to break the Roman siege lines. Over several days, intense fighting took place both outside and inside the Roman lines. The Romans managed to repel the Gallic attacks. Outcome: the situation inside Alesia became increasingly dire for Vercingetorix and his troops due to dwindling supplies. Ultimately, recognizing the hopelessness of his situation and to spare his troops further suffering, Vercingetorix surrendered to Caesar. Aftermath: with the defeat at Alesia, organized Gallic resistance to Roman rule largely came to an end. Gaul became a key Roman province, and the wealth and manpower it provided significantly boosted Caesar's political and military power back in Rome. The Battle of Alesia showcased Caesar's tactical genius, both in terms of military strategy and engineering prowess. It remains one of the most studied military engagements in history and is often cited as a prime example of siege warfare and field fortifications.